Hi, hello everyone, welcome to my patron channel or patron page, whatever you want to call this. It's my patron and you're here probably because you've been directed here either through my website or maybe a promotion that I was having, and so you're here to find out more information. First and foremost, let me introduce myself. For those of you who don't know me really well, or you only know me based on the internet, my name is Antoinette Richardson. That is how I got Rich Ant. Ant is in my first letter, my first three letters of my name, and Rich being the first four letters in my last name. And I have a long name, so I figured it'd be a lot easier to sign my paintings Rich Ant, and also speaking some things into existence. And so with that, I tied in the whole little ant being rich looking. She's purple, which is my favorite color. It also signifies royalty, and purple's my obsession. So that's one fun fact about me. But I've been painting for 10 years, and I have some goals that I'd like to set. But just like with anything, you do need a community of people to support you, and that's just the way that God designed us. You know, we can't do it by ourselves. So although I do a lot of hard work myself, I still reap the benefits of the support of you guys. And I'm here on Patreon so that I can get that support, and you will benefit by getting rewards for supporting me monthly with your contribution, no matter how small or how great. They're all appreciated. Patreon is kind of like a crowdfunding site, and except for it's an ongoing thing, it's a monthly thing, and it's not just for one particular product or project. It's for several different goals that I'm trying to meet on a monthly or quarterly or annual basis, or whatever the case may be. The goal right now is just to pretty much get enough funding where I can continue to create content for you on a regular basis with some form of ease without it being a struggle, and being able to focus solely on creating that content and getting it to you as fast as possible, and for you to enjoy or consume however, whatever the product or content is. And then there are long-term goals that I will start setting and executing and implementing how to do that, and you will be updated on those. Some of them are things like having an actual storefront. The other thing is, I still really think that with art, for me, it's very spiritual and healing process, and I want to be able to give that gift to other people through Patreon and through an actual storefront where people can come as a safe place to commune, for children who are maybe at risk or being bullied, for people who are physically ill and they just want to come to a place where they can create and not have their mind so focused on the issue at hand or whatever. I just want to be a safe place in the community to give back to the community, and also a place where people can kind of have a spot where everybody knows your name, kind of like the local bar or the neighborhood bar or cafe or whatever, but it'll be a creative space that'll probably also have a coffee house in it, and also it'll be a place where other artists can showcase their talent, and your contributions will go towards things like that as well. Like I said, you'll get rewards. Some of the rewards are just a thank you. I appreciate you, I love you. You'll get insider tips and tricks, insider exclusive content that no one else will know about, or you'll be the first to know about it before I release it to the public. And then if you are in another tier, you will get actual things where you can download, like coloring sheets, different things like that. Or you will get into certain tiers where you'll actually get physical gifts, like mini art paintings or prints. They're not always actual originals. Sometimes they're prints depending on the tier or the season for which I feel like being generous. Stickers, handmade journals, you know, or even if I have my hands on some manufactured ones, you'll get some of that. You'll get original paintings depending on the tier you're in that are really like custom painted for your needs. Drawings, graphite drawings, watercolor, gouache. It'll kind of be like an art subscription where how people get the different subscriptions where they get beauty products every month, or different types of perfume scents every month, or subscriptions where you get different snacks, things like that. But this will be all art related, in addition to, especially for people who are also content creators like myself, who are starting their online art business. You will get insider tips and tricks on how to get your prints how to get your prints created, how to open an online store, how to take better pictures of your art, how to maneuver and navigate through social media, and where you can find great places to use third-party printing, third-party art on demand products and things like that, merchandise and stuff like that. What are the best manufacturers? All kinds of insider tips and tricks for that. Learning about copyright, licensing, everything essentially. And I'll be doing that monthly, and sometimes throughout the month, depending on how busy my month is running my own business as an artist. And this is a perfect platform in which I can do those things and share that information with you. Keep the cost low, because although I'm going to be kind of like a virtual mentor, I'm not specifically mentoring each individual person. So I can kind of give you this somewhat generic but not generic information and keep the cost low, where it's only like a subscription that'll cost you no more than maybe 1 or 2 lattes a month, and you can stop it at any time, and there's no major huge cost to you. Because I have paid for different information or different tutorials and subscriptions that were really expensive to learn things, and doing a lot of research that also costs you with time, and learning from good products to bad products, wasting my money on good merchants and versus bad merchants, good merchandise versus bad merchandise, all kinds of different things. Printers that weren't that good, had to go through the hassle of sending them back, losing my money on shipping, or just whatever. I had to do a lot of the homework myself, a lot of the trial and error myself, a lot of time researching, reading, doing all of the red tape, when I had much rather have had someone kind of hold my hand through the process, or at least point me in the right direction. And that would have saved me a lot of headache time that I could have devoted to creating amazing art. And then there were things I had to learn through trial and error as far as my techniques and things like that. Now, although I have done things, because I've done the research, where I learn things for free, I'm here, you're learning it all under one umbrella without having to spend, like I said, hours doing research. And I kind of do it for you, but at a really affordable cost, kind of like a tip. Basically, you just give me a tip every month for learning some tips, getting the tea on all of the details behind the scene. That's how artists can also benefit from subscribing to my Patreon page as well. So even if you're not necessarily interested in collecting or amassing a large collection of my art that is in a more affordable way or things like that, you can still benefit as a content creator. So that's it, the short and simple sweet of it all. I gave you some examples of some of the things you can get. If you want to opt out of these things, that's fine. If you're just here for the business side of the content, that's fine too. I'll also be giving creative content, tips and tricks with how I mix my oil paints, how I do the things I do with gouache and watercolor in a non-traditional way that still creates very vivid, vibrant paintings. So all kinds of different things will be here, and I'll also keep you posted on small goals and major goals that I'm trying to accomplish as far as building an art community outside of the internet, but in real space that you guys will be able to be a part of because of your contributions. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope you hit the button and subscribe to one of those tiers that you like. You can always switch it up anytime. And yeah, that is it. Peace and grace. See you on the internet, and I'm out.